thatmovieguyUK.
Well, yes, hiatus is over. I'm back. I hope. It's been a month of busy academic things and end of university year and stuff, so it's been quite busy for me, and I am back now. Not many films I really wanted to review last month. Godzilla was probably the only one I wanted to talk about. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than most people did, but I love me a good kaiju movie, and it was a good one. Anyway, as some of you know, I didn't go to Cannes this year, but regardless, I'm gonna try and bring some of the Cannes lineup to you. And the first is Jim Jarmusch's The Dead Don't Die. As some of you may know, I am a very big Jim Jarmusch fan. I love, and I mean I adore, Night on Earth. It is one of my favourite films. I love Down by Law. I love Mystery Train, Patterson. Yeah. We could go on and on about Jarmusch's films, but we are here to talk about his latest. I must say, about 2 years ago I heard about this project and understanding that it was a zombie film, and in a weird way, I didn't really necessarily think that Jarmusch would go down zombies, but we've had vampires with only lovers left alive, and now we have this, and I was very surprised by the reception of the film. I didn't necessarily think it would be this negative, and it didn't necessarily surprise me. I will leave it at that, but we'll discuss about this a little bit more once we get into the review. The Dead Don't Die is based in a small, peaceful town. The zombies have suddenly risen and are terrorising everyone. Now, 3 bespectacled police officers and a strange Scottish morgue expert must face them and defeat them together and get rid of the undead. Jarmusch's film is a apocalyptic, political comedic parody, satire, dark comedy of the slow burn variety. I actually thought it was a lot better than a lot of other, well, viewers have deemed it. I must say I actually found it a lot funnier. With Jarmusch, is it, if you're a fanboy, you're going to like it? Not necessarily, because a lot of the fanboys I know did not like this film. For me, I immerse myself in it. It is a very gigantic anti-capitalist, anti-Trump kind of film. There's Steve Buscemi with the red, well, MAGA hat. And it's just the whole concept of anti-capitalist existence is oozing through the film. But unfortunately, Jarmusch is shoving it down your throat, and he doesn't shut up about it. But when it comes to Jarmusch, Jarmusch doesn't care if he's repeating himself. He is just really just trying to show you what he's feeling. He makes films to satisfy his artistic palette, not to satisfy us, unfortunately. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. What's interesting throughout the film is that there's this weird improvisation going throughout it, and I don't know if this is intentional. There's not necessarily breaking of the fourth wall in a weird way. We know that the cast are talking to us, but it's not as in your face as normal. And I think that kind of works, but at the same time, I do feel like some of the lines are very ad-libbed, and in a weird way, I do think that works for the film, but not always. And when you think about the concept of the slow burn of the film, for an hour and 40 odd minutes, it doesn't necessarily feel like that. It feels like a much longer kind of project, and you don't really know where it's going to end, and sometimes you feel like some scenes are very elongated. But for me, I just enjoyed and immersed myself in the ride of the world of a zombie Jarmusch film. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it deserves more of a chance, and it deserves more praise than what some people are giving it. When it comes to the cast, it is a very stellar cast. Obviously, we have Bill Murray, Adam Driver, Tilda Swinton, Chloe Sevigny, Tom Waits, we've got Caleb Landry Jones, we've got Selena Gomez. It's a very, very big cast, Steve Buscemi. And a lot of them are repeat, well, even Iggy Pop. We have so many characters coming back into the world of Jarmusch, and it's always welcomed. But I must say that the standouts for me personally were Driver, Murray, and Swinton. I think Swinton's random Kill Bill mortician kind of character was keeping me very intrigued, and I kind of wanted to know more. I really want a spin-off movie of this now. I feel like he has to go down that road. And then I think the combination of Driver and Bill Murray together is a lot more buddy comedy than you'd expect. But I do feel like Murray was going down more of a dramatical element rather than the other ones. Seeing Adam Driver driving this smart car convertible was hilarious. And I think Jarmusch and Adam Driver are just a match made in heaven right now, and I cannot wait to see more of this. And I gotta say, Tom Waits' wilder person kind of character, it just kept me chuckling throughout. I just loved his little commentaries on what was going on and everything. One point I have to say is that a Jim Jarmusch film is better than having no Jim Jarmusch films. Probably he is one of our most interesting directors out there, and even if it is a lukewarm reception that he's having, he's not really going to care. He's expressing his art and he's showing the world, well, what he makes, even though some people may not see it that way. But here we are, and it's happened. It was the opening film at Cannes, and well, I liked it. And I'm not necessarily saying that I would rank it top 5 or anything like that, but I would definitely revisit this if I was having a bit of a Jarmusch binge at any time. And it will be out in the UK next month. It's out in America this Friday, and you guys should go check it out if you want to give it a go, I guess. There's a few more reviews going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be reviewing Holiday, I'm going to be reviewing Parasite, Knife and Heart, which I'm very excited to talk to you about as well. So there's a lot more of the content I want to give to you coming out very, very soon. And like I said, more stuff is coming, and if you want to see what I've actually been watching while I've been on my hiatus, go over to my letterbox and you'll see everything there. All my comments, everything is below if you want to find me on any kind of social media, whatever. And obviously, as we say on the channel, Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shins, and obviously, never change.